Hi, everybody. I'm John with Marvelous Comics, and this is our Final Order Cutoff. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. And what we're going to do here is just go over the books that are going to be due by Saturday at midnight. So if you're in our FOC program and do the pre-orders and the orders, get on Previews World and get your selections in by midnight on Saturday. So let's take a look and see what is up for this week. And, by all means, if you want to jump on with me, go ahead. Let me shrink this down a little so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. So let's take a look. Oh, let me mute that. All right. That was going to be bad. All right, let's see. We've got Astro City is going to be this week. So if you were looking at that one, Astro City is up. And there's a lot of really good covers on that one. I'm not really familiar with Astro City very much, but looks to be a pretty good title. But honestly, I don't know. Let's see. Magic Order 2, number 6. Some of you have been doing that one. New Burn, number 5. Some of you have been doing the New Burn title. Radiant Black 13. That is up for this week. So if you're doing Radiant Black, you need to make sure that you have that one. Rogue Sun number 2. Rogue Sun 1 just came out. So a couple weeks from now, typically these are 2 weeks out. So if you want Rogue Sun 2, select it. Spawn 328, still the cheapest book out there at $2.99. Those rates have not hit inflation. And here is the Spawn cover we haven't seen yet, which is actually pretty nice. So, and that one is by Gian Giordano. And speaking of cover artists, if you had planned on going to MegaCon, MegaCon has released a whole lot of comic book artists that are going to be there. So check out MegaCon's site. And also, if you plan on going to HeroesCon, HeroesCon has also dropped a whole lot of information on the people that are going there. They are up to well over 40. And let's see, we've got some trade paperbacks. Step by Bloody Step, number 2. Let's see. Okay, getting a Dark Horse. Dark Horse is usually pretty quick because there hasn't been a whole lot of Dark Horse in a while. Firehawk, hello. How are you doing? Glad to have you in, joining me. In fact, let me move this over here so I can actually see. I'll just pull this up here. There we go. All right, now that I've kind of got my head on straight. Let's see what else we've got going on. Like I said, not a whole lot usually in Dark Horse. Orphan and the Five Beasts trade paperback. If you just want the whole story. Down to IDW. They have some good stuff, but got the TMNT Annual. Real American Hero Cobra. Some more Turtles. TMNT Ongoing. 127 and Eastman cover. Kong, how are you doing? All the way from the Philippines. Nice to have you join us. Haven't gone through a whole lot yet. We're just down on the third one. Just going through IDW, so not a whole lot yet that has really jumped out as, you've got to have that this week. Usagi Yojimbo, Lone Goat and Kid, number 3. If you've been picking that one up, it is due this week. DC Comics. Let's see. Batman FaZe Clan one-shot. Not one that I'm familiar with, but looks like... These two are connecting. That one would be on that side. That one would be over here. So it'd be a cool connecting cover. Oh, it's a 4-part connecting cover. Oh, I see. Here, there's Batman's cape. Batman's cape. So yeah, that's a huge connecting cover. That's a 4-parter connecting. They are only, okay. Don't trust the DC prices on here since DC is not Previews World. I've seen them say $3.99 there, and DC really be $5.99. So, yeah, that is the real Firehawk. That's not the hacked one off IG. See a Batman Dark Knight, Flashpoint, Night of Vengeance. Anything else we're getting into down here? Shadow War Alpha. Suicide Squad get Joker hardcover. Swamp Thing 11. I heard it was about 3 hours. I haven't seen it. I don't know. They're going to have to convince me of Batman being good because I see a sparkly vampire whenever I see him. So, or I see the kid from Harry Potter. I don't see Batman. So I'm going to have to be convinced that he's a decent Batman. Tales of the Super Pets, Teen Titans, War for Earth, number 3. Okay. Marvel Comics, Alien 11. I like the Alien series. Maybe it's just me. We've talked about this one in chat before. That leg looks wonky. That arm looks wonky. Just for Amazing Spider-Man 1, the A cover is kind of a weird cover. But the good news is there's 11 others to pick from. So if you didn't like that one, there's a bunch more to go off of. And, well, we'll just go through them. So there's the Art Germ. And it's a pretty nice cover. It looks like they really just took some old Art Germ covers and spliced them and put them together. Because that really looks like his older Black Cat that he did. Let's see. Here's the Bagley. It's pretty good, but it's also pretty plain. Nothing super spectacular or amazing about that Spider-Man. The Bingle cover I didn't really care for. I thought it looked a little cartoony, which granted it is, but the Besh is different. She does really good work. It's a very specific kind of art style. I like her art. It's Momoko-ish in its regards, but she is really becoming a breakout artist, and she started on Dynamite, or actually, what was her first one? It wasn't Dynamite. Her first one was a Marvel, and it was the Silk number 2, the 1 in 25, I think was her first cover. So it's not too old, and it's really easy to get. Not a cheap one, but it's a really good cover too. And let's see, Davis variant. It's a pretty good Spider-Man, pretty good variant. So on Spider-Mans, they are the $5.99. You pre-order them, they're $4.50. Pick the ones that you want, and it's a good way to pick them up. The Gleason Webhead. So there is your Goblin Queen for an Amazing Spider-Man 1. He's a good Batman, just a little convincing needed on Bruce Wayne, okay? He is a bit young, yeah. In-Huck Lee always does great work. Going to be at MegaCon, so hopefully I will be able to get something signed by In-Huck Lee down there. He always does really good art. Jones, Romina Jones. If you like it, there it is. Might be a low print run. The Momoko. To me, it looks like a Spider Girl instead of Spider-Man, but yeah, to each their own. I think it's okay. I don't think it's like an over-the-top wow me, but I don't think it's the best one out of the Spider-Mans. Ramos. I kind of like it. I'm not hating it. This leg's kind of funny, but I like it. And then, of course, if you like Scotty Young stuff, there's Scotty Young. It's very basic, but it's very Scotty Young-esque. And let me delete this bot out of here. And there you go. New run for Spider-Man, yes. Spider-Man's getting a reboot again. Going back to 1. Captain Marvel, Deadpool, Bad Blood, number 1. Devil's Reign coming to an end. Deadpool and Kingpin. We'll see how that one fares out for them. Devil's Reign's been a really good title, so let's see how it finishes off. How are you doing, Art Chemist? Glad to have you in. Hope everything is going well over with Skellington. Skellington Comics is Art Chemist and his wife, so check them out if you ever want to. Yeah, Skellington Comics. Devil's Reign number 6, and Art Chemist, you can put your link down in there. It's cool with me, man. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Devil's Reign number 6, Bagley Connecting. So here's a look at Devil's Reign 6. And there's the connecting variant for Bagley. And the spoiler, it just says spoiler on it. That's how it's going to look. No, I don't know what the spoiler's going to look like, but usually they're pretty cool. Let's see, Hulk Grand Design, Madness number 1. So I'm not sure how they're doing these. We've already had Hulk Grand Design, so now there's Madness. We'll see how they keep going. We just gotta wait and see. I learned the same way you guys do. Let's keep on going. Got some Miles Morales, Moon Knight, ever popular. Hard to not like Moon Knight. All right, so we are up to Moon Knight number, was it 9? 10. We're up to Moon Knight 10. And this is the Spider-Man variant of Moon Knight, which is actually pretty cool. I usually don't like the character variants, but it actually really looks like Moon Knight with a Spider-Man on his chest, and looks pretty good. And we've also got another facsimile coming up. The ever popular first appearance of the Tarantula. So I would pick that one up. The facsimiles actually do pretty well. I wish I'd gotten more of the Werewolf by Night ones, but I didn't. So, oh well. But there's the Spectacular Spider-Man #1. I would suggest picking up a couple of those. Spider-Punk #1. That one's up to you all. Yeah, it's your guys' call on Spider-Punk. Let me know what you think of Spider-Punk. That one's a hard one for me. So, Star Wars, you got Bounty Hunters coming out this week, or final order for this week. Crimson Reign #4. I do love Star Wars. I haven't read a whole lot of Star Wars. And let's see. Crimson Reign. We did find some Dark Horse Star Wars. It's going to be in our claim sale on Saturday. So if you are a Star Wars fan and you like the Dark Horse stuff, some of that's going to be out this Saturday. Strange #2, that is going to be on for this week. So if you picked up Strange #1 this past week, be sure to jump on and get Strange #2 coming up in the next week. All right. Thing #6. I don't have a lot of people on Thing, so I'll skip that one over. This one, though, what if Miles Morales? So we just had what if Miles Morales was Captain America, or had been Captain America. Now you're going to get into what if Miles Morales was Wolverine. So could be good. I kind of like the what if series they're doing with Miles Morales. I think it's going to be a pretty good thing. Art Chemist says Spider-Punk is a definite buy. I'm going to take his word for it. So go with Spider-Punk. All right, so what if Miles Morales became Wolverine? And I'm going to say grab the whole what if series of Miles Morales. He's a very hot, popular character. You're not going to go wrong grabbing those. Let's see, X-Force 27, X-Men 92, X-Men Red is restarting. So if you want to jump into a new series of X-Men, X-Men Red is going to be restarting, and there's an actual pretty good Momoko for X-Men Red. Might be the cover to get on that one. It's actually a pretty good storm. All right, down into Dynamite. All right, so everybody gets the metal covers, so everybody go ahead and pre-order those at $100. Yeah, so we're going to skip the metal covers. Metal covers scare me. Just one little ding and it's done. So, I don't know. Killing Red Sonja trade paperbacks. Red Sonja, Price of Blood #1. Vampirella Dracula Unholy. Now, this has actually been a really good story. So if you are looking for a good Dracula story, this is a good one. Rose Besh has done a cover on every single one. They've all been really good. Dynamite has also introduced their Ultraviolet covers, which are really cool. And I've always said Dynamite has outstanding art on their covers. It's just a matter of finding the ones that you like. But they have a lot of really good covers. And they have a lot of low incentives that aren't really costly. And it's easy to grab a Virgin cover for really not that much. Let's see. And this is going to be their FOC cover. They usually have some pretty good FOC cover art. That one's okay. And that one might be called their Risque cover. They've been doing one of those two each time. No, they're not calling that one the Risque one, but they could. All right, and on to Boom, Something is Killing the Children, Slaughter Pack number 3. You guys are going to want to pick that one up if you're doing that. All right, Firehawk, we will see you on Saturday. This one is not going to be that long, as we're just going to kind of run through these. Unless you all want to jump over and look at the monthly that just posted, which is pretty huge. And there's a lot of cool stuff in the monthly. So, Killer Affairs Estate, Good Luck trade paperback. But the Slaughter Pack number 3, that is going to be the one that you're going to want to pick up if you're doing something Killing the Children. Slaughter Packs are all David Mack art. So that would be number 11. Let me see. Okay, so there's number 12. Number 13. Oh, I can just hit the arrows. Number 14 and number 15. Or somewhere around there. I can't tell because they don't have the numbers on them. I'm guessing. But David Mack does really cool watercolor art. And he's doing the Slaughter Packs for all of Something's Killing the Children up to where they're at now. Which, if you haven't seen the new series that's about to kick off, that's why I say we can jump into the monthly and check it out. The new Something is Killing the Children looks really good. And so does Department of Truth. Okay. Anything else in here? Almost American. If you've been grabbing that one. Cinnamon trade paperback. Follow Me into Darkness number 2. Cult of Icarus number 1, second print. If you missed the first print of that one, you can pick up number 1 on that one. Good Boy trade paperback. Good Boy was a really cool title. I'm not going to say that it just jumped and followed off of the dog in comic book kind of trend that was going on, but it was cool. It was a John Wick-ish kind of title, but role reversed. The human got killed. The dog was the one that went for revenge. It's cool. And on Kickstarter, there's actually a second series of Good Boy that is on Kickstarter. So if you want to support that, jump over to Kickstarter and check that out. If you really liked Good Boy, which I thought it was a pretty good book. The art was good. The story was good. Heavy Metal Drummer number 3. I picked up number 1. I think I have number 2 coming. I haven't got a chance to read it yet, so if you have read it, let me know what you think. If you haven't, they do have some pretty neat looking covers. So they can get you with the cover buy. There was some limited covers on number 1, limited to, I don't remember how many, 300 or 1,500. A block a bot, and we'll keep on going. Let's see. Knighted number 5. That's going to finish off the Knighted run. Nightmare Before Christmas, Mirror Moon. I know there's at least one person that is a Nightmare Before Christmas fan. So there's number 4 and number 5. No Holds Barred. Let's see. Rise of Dracula, number 4. Sacred 6. Trade paperback, number 1. That should have 1 through 5 or 1 through 6 in it. Oh, where else are we at here? West of Sundown. Now, I'm only going to take a guess just by looking at the covers that these are vampire titles. And yeah, looks like I'm right. So I'd say give yourself a little chance to review these and find out if that's the one you want to go with. Looks interesting enough. Kind of like a Western vampire title. Might be cool. Looks like they have some pretty good artwork and covers, at least on these. And yeah, I'll probably check out a couple of those. 50 copy, 75 copy, 100 copy. They got a lot of incentives on them too. So we'll see. Willy's Wonderland. Me personally, I laughed all the way through the movie. I thought it was hilarious. So if you haven't seen Willy's Wonderland, it's worth a watch. Yeah, it's not a complete wasted hour and a half, 2 hours. It's a funny movie. You should check that one out. Let's see. Willy's Wonderland prequel, number 3. Archie, Zorro, limited to 300, photocopy. There you go. Magazines, toys. We'll see if there's any statues or anything down in here. Nightwing. That might be. We got one guy that really likes Nightwing, so yeah. There's you a Nightwing if you're really into it. You got to be really into it, though. So if you really like Nightwing, there's your Nightwing. All right. DC, Batman, movie set, movie figures, movie life-size standee. I think that's probably going to be about it for toys and stuff. There's always a lot of anime stuff. It's a Green Hornet Kato. Little Bruce Lee there. Thing. If you like the busts. Those are kind of different, but I know there's a few fans of Scarlet Witch out there, so that might be one to pick up if you're interested in that one. I know G is a big Scarlet Witch fan, but I don't want to show it to him because then I'm going to be accused of, oh, you're always trying to sell me stuff. I'm just showing you what's there, man. That's all I'm doing. Let's see what else we got. Pop animation, got some pops and yep. Spawn, Luke bust. All right, Star Wars Black figures. If you are into Star Wars Black, and then you get them, so you can get the case of basically everything. Now it's not $25 for the case, just so you know. It'll tell you what you get in the case. All right, so this one says choose from, which means you need to go to the other one and select. I know I have some of these already ordered. I've got Ahsoka Tano ordered. And I have another character ordered. And whenever the George Lucas Stormtroopers come out, I have them ordered as well. Emperor Palpatine, Boba Fett on throne, Luke with Grogu, the specialty toys though, they can really be expensive. And there's a Venom Bank if you want to save your money with a little Venom. All right, let's see. I think that's about it. Alien 1,000-piece puzzle, Big Trouble in Little China. Great movie. All right. Yep. Yeah, I think that's going to about do it on those. So real quick, what we'll do is we'll look at what's coming out for this month. So this is over on the monthly, not on the FOC. You've got weeks to go through these. Twig number 1. Now we just had the one that just came out. So this is Twig number 1. That's the Strom. This is the Scotty Young Twig. Momoko. There is some ratios of these. One of them is a Momoko Virgin cover. I think there is. I think there's a 1 in 25, 1 in 50, 1 in 100 of Twig that's going to be coming out. So keep your eyes on those. And if you want to order one of those ahead of time, let me know. And we'll see what we can do. Department of Truth. Both of these are incredibly good covers. So you've got the American cover. And for right now, you've got the Soviet Union cover. So, yeah, I mean, both were really good covers. And Department of Truth is, of course, a hot title, so it's one to grab. Let's see. Let me see what Cookie wants here. I can always stop for a cookie. That's it. All right, and if you're watching this cookie, I will check that one for next week's order and see if it's on there. All right, what's the furthest place from here? And it looks like there's going to be a blue record on the second print of that one. I keep ordering the records. I don't get them, but I try. The records, I believe, are typically for... Cookie is in chat as well. How you doing, Cookie? Yeah, I will check on what I have coming in for next week's order. I've looked at it, but I didn't really look at it, and we'll see if that one's on there. You're talking about the sketch cover, right? The Darth Maul sketch. I'll check and see if it's on next week's, because that one may be... A lot of things sometimes get delayed, so I don't know. We'll see if it's still scheduled to be last week or not. Let's see, Bolero number 5. If you pick that one up, that was definitely not for kids. Not at all. Farmhand 17. I loved Farmhand when it first came out. I thought it was a great read. I actually didn't know Farmhand was still going on, so that must have taken a break for a while. Let's see, Gunslinger Spawn. Keen, and then they've got a sketch cover. If you like sketch covers, you can't beat $2.99 or $2.25 if you're pre-ordering for a sketch cover. That is that's a great price on that one. Let's see, Hellcop. They always do great covers. They always have that one special one. So there's Lilith. Yeah. I thought they should have stuck with the Play Demon covers, but they keep jumping around to different magazines, and it's working too. Ice Cream Man number 30. Rats in a Maze, and that one's cool. So yeah, Ice Cream Man always has some pretty wicked, far out looking covers. All right, Image 30th Anniversary Anthology, Spawn, Unnatural, Philadelphia, which I wish I had got on at the beginning and started reading, and I didn't. So, Philadelphia, if you're interested in Philadelphia, it has really picked up, and I believe it has gotten optioned. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I think Philadelphia has gotten optioned. King Spawn 10, which Spawn's always been a great title. Loaded Bible number 3. Sweet Paprika 11. New Burn number 7. Noctera number 11. So Noctera, I believe, also has been optioned. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But that's another one that has really taken off and caught in fire with a lot of people. Radiant Black, Radiant Red. Rogue Sun, all 3 of those are Image's superhero titles. Let's see, Slumber number 3. So Slumber, from what I can gather, it hasn't come out yet. Number 1 hasn't come out yet. But from what I gather on Slumber it is basically... She's kind of like the good version of Freddy Krueger. She can enter your dreams and help you. So it's kind of a like a nightmare hunter kind of thing. It's kind of a cool concept title if that's actually what it is. It seems to me that that's what I remember reading on it. Spawn 330, I believe. Yeah, 330. And also doing a sketch on that one and a sketch on Scorched. So another good way to pick up some low price sketch covers. For those of you out there that sketch, there's a couple. Let's see, Walking Dead. Basically going through the whole series over again. So if you missed the first time through, you can pick them up. Do Walking Dead. It is a really great read. I enjoyed it up to about 100. Negan came in. I didn't so much enjoy it after that. Let's see. Zombies versus Robots. Dark Horse. Pearl 3. It's new for me. It's calling it a gem of the month. I don't know anything about Pearl. Usually if it's a gem of the month, they give you a snapshot of what the art is in it, but maybe it just hasn't made it here yet. So we'll come back and look at that later. Shaolin Cowboy, Cruel to Be Kin, number 1. I don't know anything about that one either. I'm going to have to do some reading on that one. Avatar, Breakout, British Paranormal Society, Time Out of Mind. Don't know anything about it. I have to look into that one. Let's see. I like Hellboy as a character, but that's about it. Stranger Things, Harrow County. I believe Harrow County has gotten optioned as well, or I'm thinking of a different title. I can't remember offhand. We have Demons, which we have Demons number 1, hasn't come out yet, but there's number 3. So if you think you're going to like it, there you go. And let's see, IDW, My Little Pony. Everybody grabs that one. So just click subscribe and pre-order and make sure you're all in for that one. TMNT, Best of the Rat King. There is definitely a couple of you that are going to grab that one. I can already tell you I'm going to get this one because my nickname for one of my sons is Rodimus Prime. So that one I'm going to have to get for him. And I don't have to worry about him knowing because I know he's not going to watch this. So, G.I. Joe, Saturday Morning Adventures, number 4. So that'll wrap that one up. And let's see, Rocketeer, number 2. I'm going to get this one. Definitely going to get this one. And I will say everybody here should get this one because it's the Rocketeer and he's super awesome. And, well, he's my favorite character and I'm really biased. But it's the Rocketeer. He hasn't had a good title in a while. So there you go. A lot of comic artists really like the Rocketeer. They like that storyline. But hey, I'm prejudiced on that one. Oh, and let me give a shout out to Polo Molina, who did the shirt for me. This is awesome. I'm going to move this down here. Yeah, made me a shirt. So thank you, Polo. Really appreciate that. It is super cool. Really like it. Thank you. I should have said that in the beginning instead of making him watch 44 minutes in before I say thank you to him. But thanks, Polo. Appreciate it. Let's see. TMNT ongoing. Transformers, Usagi Yojimbo, Lone Goat and Kid number 5. And Usagi Yojimbo number 28. I know there's a couple that get that one. DC, yeah, that's too far out for them. Alien, oh, that's kind of cool. That's almost like a Queen cover right there. That might be a Queen cover swipe. Could be an alien Queen. Let's see, Amazing Spider-Man number 3. Okay, so the character that you see in the background, I think they're redoing Tombstone for the bad guy for the new Amazing Spider-Man series, which one that kind of resembles Tombstone, but I'm pretty sure. I think Zach had done some YouTube watching or some things on this, and it's rumored that Tombstone is going to be the major bad guy, at least in the beginning of the new series. So Tombstone may become popular. And his first appearance is still fairly low. Let's see, Amazing Spider-Man 4, Avengers 56, Avengers Forever, which has picked up. So a lot of good things have been happening in Avengers Forever. Ben Reilly Spider-Man number 5, Black Panther number 6, Captain America Symbol of Truth, Captain Carter number 3, Captain Marvel, Carnage number 3, Deadpool Bad Blood number 2, which, it kind of seems like you miss some in there, even on the pre-order sites. Like we just saw Bad Blood number 1. I never remember seeing Bad Blood number 2. And here's Bad Blood number 3. So sometimes it seems like they just kind of hit and skip right off, and you almost never see them before they hit final order. There's Deadpool Bad Blood number 4. Devil's Reign Omega number 1. All right, Cookie, you have a great night. Hopefully see you on Saturday or so. Eternals 12. Fantastic Four. We're just going to flip down through these real quick and see if there's anything that really jumps out. That's a really good Momoko Gambit for X-Men. There's Ghost Rider number 4. Hulk number 7. J. Scott Campbell variant. His are always a good one to pick up. Immortal X-Men, Iron Fist, Iron Man, King Conan, Chrysanthemum number 1, photo variant. Now, is that a variant or is that just Chrysanthemum number 1? Nope. Star Wars Tales Chrysanthemum. So I think they got these backwards because this is the photo variant and this will be, I guess, a regular art cover. Marauders, Moon Knight 1 facsimile, probably be a good one to pick up. Moon Knight 11. Oh, they're doing a lot on Moon Knight 11. So 4 covers for Moon Knight. Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood number 2. New Fantastic Four. Punisher number 3. Sabretooth 4. Savage Avengers 1. Savage Spider-Man, Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, Silk, Silver Surfer, Spider-Man 2099 Exodus, 2099 Exodus Alpha. So I don't really like when they do the Alpha Omega stuff, but we've got some pretty good covers on those. Spider-Punk #2, Spidey and Friends giveaway sampler, Star Wars 24, Bounty Hunters, Crimson Reign, Darth Vader 23, Obi-Wan Kenobi #1, about to have his show come out, so could be a good one to grab. Han Solo Chewbacca #3, Strange #3. There's a lot of Marvel. Thor, Thunderbolts, Lethal Protector #3. Patch, excellent. X-Men 92, X-Men Legends, X-Men Red, and Into Dynamite. All right, Vampirella Strikes. Okay, they're redoing that title again. So Vampirella Strikes has been done before. We'll see how that one goes. They're doing another Elvira title. Elvira in Horrorland. Horrorland. Immortal Red Sonja #2. John Carter of Mars. Red Sonja, Red Sitha. Yeah, no. Barbarella. Betty Page, Alien Agenda. I don't know. I like the old looking covers. That one's kind of Indiana Jones. I kind of like that one. See, Dynamite Never Dies. Perillo always does a good job on the covers. Perillo is an outstanding artist. That looks like a Species homage. I think that's exactly what that is. Draculina #4, Michael Turner. Draculina. Elvira, Sonja. Jennifer Blood, Nyx, Pantha. Project Superpowers, Red Sonja #9. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle #6. These have had really great covers, and I've kept a whole lot of these. And honestly, I need to read this. Story. You can block another bot and keep on going. But Besh has done a cover on every single one of these, and almost all her covers have been really, really good. Cosplay cover. The Sudum cover actually looks really good on that. And Sudum was announced for MegaCon, right? Yeah. So probably be able to get a couple things signed by him down there. Vampirella, Dracula, Unholy. Oh, yeah. And if you're in the FOC or whatever, and you have something that you want one of these artists at MegaCon to get signed, let me know. Send it to me. I'll take it down. If I can get it signed, I'll get it signed. And then I'm going to send a bunch of stuff off while we're down there. So I send through CBCS, as those of you that know me know. I don't use CGC. I'm not going to. So that's just me. Grimm #1. Now, if that's like the TV show, I would definitely do it. I love the TV show Grimm. That was a great show. I don't think it is. House of Slaughter #6. If you've been following House of Slaughter, Albuquerque does some great covers. Body bag cover. So you got a HOTS cover. That is yeah. Planeswalker #2. Let's see what else we got. Buffy Vampire Slayer, All New Firefly, Faithless #3, or Faithless 3, #4. Magic, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin, then Power Rangers. Which, March 12th at Ultimate Comics, you're going to have the Yellow Ranger and the Pink Ranger. I actually might have to stop in and get I think I have some Pink Ranger or Yellow Ranger titles already, so I can get a couple of those signed. Something That's Killing the Children #23. Okay, so this is the mask variant, the die cut, and another die cut. So you've got the A cover, Something Killing the Children, and then you're going to have the mask variant. So this is the die cut part covering this. And then the bloody, so you're going to have the mask part covering this. Out of the two, the one that's going to be the lower print run is probably going to be the B cover, because most people are going to push towards the bloody cover because they're going to think that's the cooler one. So I'm going to say the B cover is going to be the lower print run out of all three of these. Take that with whatever grain of salt you want to take that with. I'm just going to say more people are going to push towards this one because it's bloody, and more people are going to push towards this one because it's the A cover and it's going to have all the titling on it, and this one's going to get left out. And here we're on comics and graphic novels for everything else. Barbaric, One Shot, Belit and Valeria, which kind of looks like a shoot, I can't even remember what her name was. Shouldn't have even said anything because now I can't think of it. Bunny Mask, Hollow Inside, #1. So hopefully that's a new title of Bunny Mask. That was a really good series. I like that one. Doctor Who. Depends on which Doctor it is. Oh, it is a glow-in-the-dark cover, and it's the Weeping Angels. That was a cool bad guy in Doctor Who. Death Dealer. Okay. Maybe Death Dealer. Dreadful Dreamscapes. Did they do another? Did they do another female doctor? Did they change him again and made him a girl again? Just gotta stay quiet. Dogs of London. That one is that's by the same ones that did Good Boy. Looks pretty cool. Looks like almost like a Werewolf of London kind of title. You can really find some gems down in the comics and graphic novel area, but you gotta be selective. Got to try to find that gem before it gets huge. Which one's going to do it and which one's not? You don't know. Let's see. Sumerian is a Conan, the way Conan should be. It's a very graphic Conan book. And they always do a cover swipe on every one. So there's a cover swipe of Secret Wars. Cover of Darkness, which is a fairly new title, but it's already on number 5 here. Let's see, Devil's Highway. All right. Dynamic Forces, Amazing Spider-Man number 1. The 1963 facsimile, $90. Let's see. So check out the Dynamic Forces stuff if you're interested in the Dynamic Forces. Let's see, Gunslinger Spawn. Those are full sketches. Sketch covers, Black, White, and Blood for Moon Knight. Let's see, we're all Dynamic Forces here. All right, Synctail number 1. Distorted Dose. Duel number 2. So Duel number 1 came out and it exploded. There's Duel number 2. Emo Girl number 2. And let's see, Eternal Soulfire. Fathom, which that one has gotten optioned a couple times for a movie, just never happened. Follow Me Into Darkness. Fox Family Values. God Killer. Good Boy number 1 Director's Cut. Good Boy Volume 2 number 1. I swear Good Boy Volume 2 is on Kickstarter right now. Harbinger, Heavy Metal Drummer number 4. La Muerta, Lady Death. Life Zero number 4. So we've already passed 2 and 3. Now we're on 4. Life Zero is also doing a cover swipe on every one, and that is a... What swipe's that? That's an X-Men swipe, man. That's 137. X-Men 137. Cyclops leaves the X-Men. All right, Lion and Eagle number 4. If you've picked up 1 and 2 already, they are Well, I think 2 comes out next week. But they are the larger magazine size books. Not full magazine size. But they're bigger than normal. Lunar Room. Let's see. Anything else? Myths and Legends. Never Ender. I'll have to read up on that one. Ninjas and Robots. Nottingham, number 7. When did Nottingham go past 5? I thought Nottingham stopped at 5 and now it's on 7. So I'm going to have to look into that. All right. Planet Comics number 8. Primos. Quest. And I am literally looking at these the same time you are. So we're seeing these for the first time together. So if I see something that jumps out at me, I stop. If I don't, I keep on going. Speed Republic number 4. Some people have been doing that one. Let's see. Not seeing a whole lot else, but we'll see how it goes all the way to the end. We Ride Titans, number 5. We Live, Age of Palladions, number 3. Number 1 comes out next week. West of Sundown, number 3. Number 1 is this week's FOC for West of Sundown. Willy's Wonderland prequel. Limited edition. There's a blank sketch. Let's see. Still going through. That is the end of them. So we are at the end of the line there. That is it for the FOC for the week and for quickly skimming through the monthly for March. So go through, take a look, spend a little bit more time, see what you want for the pre-order, but more importantly and more immediate is you've got to have your orders in for the FOC by Saturday midnight. We're going to go and submit them on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. So please make sure you get those in. So we submit them and you don't miss anything. That's what I got for you this week. I hope this has been beneficial and helped you. And we will hopefully catch you next week. I may try to do this on, sometimes it'll be Thursday, sometimes it'll be Friday. But this week had to be Thursday. Tomorrow I have a Whatnot. Starts at 8 o'clock, showing Star Wars on Whatnot. And it's just a buy it now. It's, I'm not selling anything. It's just everything's in the buy it now section. So you can actually go over now and check it out. There's 500 some items on there. And stop in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. You can watch Star Wars on your phone if you're out and about or whatever. So we'll be showing New Hope. Otherwise, I will see you on Saturday. That is our claim sale, Blackjack, and War Show. That will be here at 5 o'clock. hope to see you there. We should have between 8 and 10 rounds that night, depending on what time we need to stop. Zach's got to go skiing the next day, so we got to get him somewhere. And we'll hope to see you there. So everybody, take care. Have a great couple of days, and we will see you on Saturday. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend.